Welcome back here to the Mountain Morning Show. The Outdoor Weber Entrepreneurship Competition challenges entrepreneurship students up at Weber State to come up with some very great, creative, sustainable outdoor designs, and then we all decide on what is the very best of them. And here to talk about that today is Brandon Stoddard. He's the director of the Hall Global Entrepreneurship Center up at Weber State. We also have Tyler Bone, who's the creator of one of the products featured in this year's competition, as well as Paul Willis. He's a partner in Laurel. They are a sustainable outdoor design company. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming and sharing your time with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Brandon, let's talk about Outdoor Weber. What gave you the idea to start this competition, and why have the idea around sustainability?
Sure thing. So there's quite a few business pitch competitions around the country at various universities. We wanted to do something a little different, give students a chance who may not normally have that chance to make some money to help them start their company. We live in the world's greatest outdoors, so we combined Utah's strength in entrepreneurship, put it together with outdoor recreation, and here we are.
That's fantastic. You literally combined all of the themes of Utah, really. Obviously, sustainability is a very important thing to our state in the current climate, as well as entrepreneurship. We have such a great community here. We'll get to Tyler in just a minute. I want to talk about your product, but Paul, let's talk about Laurel right now. You guys are a partner. Tell me all about your company.
So our company is, we take recycled clothing and alternative textiles, and we make new clothing out of them. And so my wife came up with the idea. My wife, she's a student at the University of Utah, multidisciplinary design. So she had all those soft skills, she had the design skills, and she wanted to make a difference. So she's like, Paul, you gotta watch this video one day. And there's a video of like all the textile waste that's sitting in the landfill right now. She's like, let's do something. And so that's how Laurel came about. And that's what we're passionate about, and that's what we want to do to make a difference.
That's fantastic. We're going to actually take a very quick commercial break. We'll be right back, and we're going to continue this conversation with Tyler Bone and talk about his product, the Hammock Tunnel. We're continuing our conversation about the Outdoor Weber Entrepreneurship Competition, and right now let's speak with Tyler Bone. He has one product that's featured in this year's competition. Tyler, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Tell me all about the Hammock Tunnel.
So the Hammock Tunnel it's pretty much a tent that you're able to hang a hammock inside.
Okay.
There's not much else like it on the market. There's a lot of bug nets for hammocks, but there's nothing that you can really store your gear in and get out of the elements and stuff.
So this really is like a full service tent that you have a hammock in. So it's really like a gear room for everything that you have when you're camping or doing any outdoor activity.
Yeah, exactly. And my goal is to make it so that backpackers can take it with them and have a place to store everything they need. I mean, you can even get your pet in there with you if you need to and stuff like that.
That's a really good idea, because for me, one of the challenges of camping, I love backpacking. I love taking multi-day backpacking trips up in the Uinta and stuff like that. The hardest thing for me is always the space, how confined I feel in my little two-person tent. Being able to kind of free up that space and have a hammock in there and have all the room for gear and stuff is a really, really great idea. What gave you the idea?
So a couple of years ago, I went on a trip to Capitol Reef National Park, and while I was there, I was sleeping in a hammock and noticed that I didn't have anywhere for my gear. I didn't have anywhere to, get out of the weather. And so it got me thinking about what could I create that would help me solve my problem. And when I found out about the Outdoor Weber competition, I thought this is a great opportunity for me to take and to be able to work on producing a product that will help solve my problem.
It's a perfect outlet for you to showcase your product as well. Tell me a little bit about the sustainability side of it. How did you bring that into your model?
So sustainability-wise, my goal is to work, with companies that source sustainable materials and also use materials that can be recyclable, so that if something does happen with my product, I'll be able to recycle those materials and make sure that they don't end up right in the landfills.
That's fantastic, and that brings us perfectly back to you, Paul, with Laurel. You guys, your whole goal is making sustainable products and creating sustainable outdoor goods. Why the partnership with Outdoor Weber?
Just for the opportunity, for the exposure, for a chance to compete for prize money in order to fund our products and to receive mentorship. That's invaluable, and just the contacts we've made already are helping us to continue to grow the company and to get ready to launch our clothing line in spring.
That's phenomenal. Well, congratulations on that. Brandon, let's talk about the actual competition. When is it taking place and how can people get involved?
Well, our finalists will be competing next week
That's
for,
awesome.
for a grand prize of $45,000 as well as other in-kind gifts by local businesses. So we have a film festival to kick everything off next Wednesday in Ogden. Then our contestants will be meeting with mentors the rest of the week to really refine their ideas and get to where they need to be. Friday is our big final awards ceremony. Students will pitch to the judges. They'll make a decision, then we make the announcements.
And this is something that we as the public can come check out ourselves?
Absolutely. If you go to outdoorweber.com, you can register for tickets to attend both the film festival on Wednesday evening in Ogden, as well as the final awards ceremony and party.
That's great. It seems like it'll be a ton of fun. Tyler, I got to ask you, if you win the $45,000, what are you going to do with it?
Party.
Party.
No, I'd like to use it to further my product, you know, do more research and actually get a product out on the market.
Out on the market. Well, that's great. Congratulations to all the work that you guys are doing. Congratulations, Tyler, for making it this far. And keep up the great work. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Be sure and check out outdoorweber.com if you want to get your hands on some tickets. You definitely want to check it out. You'll be able to see some really great entrepreneurship in action up in the Ogden area. We'll be right back with much more right here on the Mountain Morning Show. Don't go anywhere.